It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we've got the Sentinels, leader at quarterback. He's 5th in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. It's the Sentinels.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
They'll start on the ground here on first down, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The slot man in motion right. Here's a 2nd and 7. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dreadnoughts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. It's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
When you look at this defense, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Touchdown! A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dreadnoughts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now, he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's second down and 3. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Dreadnoughts offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out right around the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Orlando takes back over on offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield. And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. Down to the 10. And touchdown. A great effort there. 82 yards. And the Sentinels are back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Back to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Like the footwork back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll look to throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get
foul.
15 more on top of this.
Defense.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Breaks through the contact. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back out comes San Antonio. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Sentinels offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Sentinels will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Sentinels offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
So a change of possession here on the punt. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. So they bring out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time. I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
Back out comes San Antonio.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. "23 yards on the tuck and run."
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
This is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Orlando takes back over on offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. The slot man in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And on now is the punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Orlando takes back over on offense.
Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. They bring their punter out there now, standing just outside his own goal line. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line.
Back out comes San Antonio.
They'll begin with much more advantageous starting field position than they did on their last drive as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
70 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 9.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Orlando takes back over on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from...
They've got his man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Over the middle, it's complete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 2nd and 6. Quick hitter here. It's complete. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone...
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down 20-17, 55 seconds remaining. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4.
to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's working.
It's the NFL on EA. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening at the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They're going to be let out by the man from the University of Oregon, their rookie quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Here's a first carry for the running back. The Dreadnoughts set to kick this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be let out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. I think he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. It'll There'll be a punt coming up for the Sentinels. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not
Personal
going
foul.
anywhere.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
1st and 10. Now again, on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. They'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, they'll run. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Gerard Mayo's made the decision, and he'll send out the field goal team. His kick is perfect. And the Dreadnoughts will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Sentinels offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time. It's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it will set up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Up the middle they go. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Sentinels. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dreadnoughts offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
Pass interference.
Make
Defense.
this a 1st down. that one to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 9. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So after one, it's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Pulled in, it's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dreadnoughts are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flat for the sack. Throwing now on 3rd and 1. We'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. his second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go. And the Sentinels will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on the left sideline. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Slot receiver headed right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dreadnoughts are back within 5.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The lead is 5 as they will start with this 1st down. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2.
Holding
but
offense.
Looks like this one's going to be coming back. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
To throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more active. Got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Sentinels going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense going to take over just before the half. The next drive about to start as we take a look ahead to what's coming up the next couple of nights. Starting tonight, Sunday Night Football. It's the Bengals and Giants at MetLife Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. Quick turnaround for the stadium crew. The Bills and the Jets also at MetLife. Kickoff there, 8:15 from Jersey. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. It is a touchdown.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So a very tight. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Hill looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing now from the gun. Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. He'll drop the throw. The throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punt coming here from the Sentinels. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the 1st half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Dreadnoughts getting ready to punt this skyward, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Close to the 35-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Him on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. And that will be a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And he'll get about 6 there. setting up second down. That one incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Sentinels add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and a yard. Slot man in motion left. This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of
Encroachment
the defenders
defense.
got a head start.
Still 3rd down.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down. And
Holding
the linemen are
offense.
already walking back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage with 3. Third and goal. On play action. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a nice gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll look deep, left sideline. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and
Encroachment,
it leads
defense.
to a chunk play.
Still 1st down.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Holding
Let's check
offense.
on the call. On the toss, they'll run. He'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They take on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On second down, they'll run. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive, or do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They come up for 2nd and 2. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
It's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now, flag comes in. It was thrown by the
Holding
umpire. The pickup
offense.
is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got the Sentinels, leader at quarterback.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 52 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Now the first carry here for their running back. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
When you look at this defense,
they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Dreadnoughts are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he is caught and gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And sometimes when you see a running back lined up out wide, you think maybe he's just a decoy. But not in this case. He was lined up out wide to the left, turned into a primary receiver, and picked up a nice chunk of yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
When you look at this defense,
they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. They definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Sentinels offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success.
quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll look to throw again.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. Well, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 31, here's second down and 8.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Back out comes San Antonio. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Orlando takes back over on offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Right back to him on 1st down. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Back out comes San Antonio. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game, with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Holding, offense.
So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to fourth.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted.
Roughing the kicker.
Spotted at the 14-yard line. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dreadnoughts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And they bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another 1st down there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he gets it down to the 32. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Again, he'll drop to throw.
To the right side and intercepted.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Orlando takes back over on offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Back out comes San Antonio. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Orlando takes back over on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On first down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 11 yards for number 11.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Dreadnoughts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Orlando takes back over on offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the
Holding.
call.
Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 16. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10.
It's week 6 of the 2024 season, and we've
set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And he will find his man on the outside. The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 52 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Second down and inches. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. to throw again. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
2nd and 10.
Now the first carry here for their running back. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 1.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there. 43 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a play fake here on first down.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Sentinels go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. But you look at this defense.
Yeah, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
2nd and long. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Looking to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. On play action, they'll throw.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this 1st quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown! A big play there. 76 yards.
And the Sentinels lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Looking middle, and that's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Back to throw here. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Sentinels have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Holding, offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 76 yards.
And the Dreadnoughts are able to cut into that deficit.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Well, this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Holding, offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Holding, offense.
So instead of giving them another chance on 3rd down, they're going to decline the penalty and force a decision on 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Back out comes San Antonio. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll look to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Slot man moves right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Dreadnoughts have cut it back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Orlando takes back over on offense.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dreadnoughts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
3rd down and 6. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
20. 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans out in front in...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The Dreadnoughts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Dreadnoughts take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Sentinels offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A good kick, 49 yards. Just 3 on the return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
2nd and 11.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
2nd down and 3. Hands it off out of the gun.
And down he'll go at the 25.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And now here's a carry heading left. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught at the 25. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 51 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dreadnoughts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. That time a 9-play drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Sentinels offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Dreadnoughts offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Dreadnoughts put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Able to power through. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.